and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is another recap and review of Temptation Island. So on this video, we're going to be talking about episodes 7 and 6 because I decided to combine them because there wasn't much going on, and instead of just giving a back-to-back briefer of what had happened, I just want to give out my opinions on the show, what I thought of the episodes. So I just want to ensure that they are together, because if they are separate, it's going to be 5 minutes long, because there isn't really much happening at Temptation Island. They're not giving what they're supposed to give. You know, we are paying for Showmax. 50 rand is a lot, but they're not giving what they're supposed to give. So we are not there. Content not available, but we move. So what had happened is we spoke about the fact that there will be elimination, right? So, and I gave out my ideas with the ladies. I said I was not sure who's gonna leave, but with the guys, the single guys, I said Sbu. So what had happened was they decided, okay, Fedro came in and was like, okay, you guys have to eliminate 2 people. And I thought there was gonna be 1, but it was 2 people. So the ladies, the couple ladies, decided to take out Kwanele and Sbu. With Sbu, it was kind of obvious because remember the previous episodes, he was kind of violent, and the ladies were just not feeling safe. And at some point, I was like, no, nigga needs to leave. You understand? So with him, I kind of understood. But then with Kwanele, what had happened on that situation, I was kind of shocked. Because I know why Musa would say, I want Kwanele to leave, because Musa doesn't feel Kwanele and feels like Kwanele is trying to force the connection, right? Then again, I also found out that apparently Kwanele also told Tabi, saying those things about, okay, I like you this way, and I see myself leaving the house with you, blah blah blah. So I was shocked. So that's was the argument that, okay, Kwanele can't be trusted because he is telling us this. So he goes and tells me this, and then goes and tells the other person this. So basically, he is trying to play the ladies within the house. So that was something that had happened. And then with the guys' villa, they took out 2 ladies as well. They took out Zinhle and Lilita. So the reason why they took out Zinhle and Lilita, I feel like looking at the previous videos, there was no connection. Like, honestly, the guys won't have a connection because they don't give a chance to everybody. You know, they don't try to see, okay, what's here, what's not there. So Lilita and Zinhle were also the 2 people that were always complaining about the fact that they're not being picked. And the guys are complaining that, we really don't like people who complain a lot and all that. So they decided to take them out. And I was like, okay, I saw that coming. But for me, it was a matter of them taking out all the other ladies and just leaving out the 4 that they want. Because at the end of the day, they're not necessarily trying to build connections or try to go on dates with other ladies. They're just doing the pretty dates, and that's all. So then what had happened and I was like, girl, don't do it. Like, Palisa, don't do it. But Palisa went ahead and did it. So with Palisa, who's this guy? Sfiso was like to her that, no, I picked you last because I felt like, you know what, I needed to be sure that you're the one that I want. And I was like, no, it can't be possible. Like, maybe I'm watching a different show. Remember, Palisa was hurt by this very same guy. Palisa was building a connection with this guy, right? Then this guy went on to pick Dimple instead of her, right? Sure. The second date came. This guy sidelined Palisa again and picked Eve. The third date came. This guy sidelined Palisa again and picked Gigi. So now it seems like this guy is playing this girl. And when he asked her on the date, I was like, no, don't go. Like, know your worth. I know, need to get banda, you know, know your worth. It's cold, but don't worry, get a blanket and you'll be fine. Because she went on the date, and after going on the date, she realized it's not gonna work. Like, that was the most horriblest of dates that I've ever seen on Temptation Island. Like, they just wasted time. And I said it, that don't go. At least you could have seen this guy is not taking you seriously. Because Sfiso is on about this thing of leaving with different girls because he's trying out this polygamous thing, you know. But I feel so for me, he's just trying to be a player and trying to justify it, because it's either you want this person or you don't. And I don't think Musa is the type of girl who's gonna come back and be like, yeah, baby, I wanna take you plus 3 other ladies. Like, think about it. Like, it's not gonna work. It's not. Musa doesn't look like the take nonsense type of girl, so I doubt she's going to be there being like, okay, I will agree with this and I'll go with you, you know. It's not gonna happen. And then there's this other player, Estelle. Yo, Estelle is a player. So Estelle does things apparently in order to make these other guys jealous so that they can want her more. And then Estelle, I feel like, is taking Justin on a ride. Justin is another person that should go to know your worth, because during the episode you could actually see Justin was like having a moment of, I don't know why I let this girl make this kind of decision, make us come here. You know, Justin should have known his worth from the get-go. You could see that Estelle is all about fun and games. There's nothing that Estelle is serious about, and I don't think Estelle is that serious about Justin. You know, because like, I don't get why you would wanna go to a show like this knowing fully well that this guy is committed, knowing fully well that this guy has proven to you 13 years, you know. Like, this guy started off as your friend's friend, then there was this whole shebang. For 13 years, you still need assurance. You still need that thing to tell you that this is okay, this is right. No, man, like, 13 years is a long time, you know. People take 6 months just to know a person, 2 months just to know a person before they get married. You want to take what? Like, what will it take for you to realize that Justin actually loves you, Justin actually cares about you? You actually don't care. You're here to play games, and Justin should just walk away. Should honestly walk away from Estelle, because it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end pretty, you know. Estelle is just there to play fun and games. And remember, we spoke about this girl, and Tabi. So remember on my last video, I spoke about how Tabi is shooting herself in the foot, right? So Tabi, at the bonfire, she actually got a chance to see those videos that obviously were putting MJ in a very compromising position, where MJ was kissing this girl, where MJ was actually showing this girl affection and love, and actually went on to speak about loving this person, you know. And Mbali just, Tabi saying rather, like, I just had hoped that she had seen her value, right? So Tabi, right? And Tabi, like, MJ is a player. And we said this. And then we were like, and Tabi, enjoy the experience. And Tabi, go there for the fun. And Tabi, don't shut. What did Tabi do? And Tabi saying went, put up a wall. I have a boyfriend. She was bony, not lied. No, I have a boyfriend, I can't do this. No, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that. What did my boyfriend do? My boyfriend went to the other side, found a girl, cuffed the girl, and went further to say, she will leave you for that girl. Like, stay like a mango, stay like in Tabi, because Tabi didn't want to let herself enjoy the experience. She literally trusted MJ with all her heart. Can you blame her? It's love at the end of the day. I don't know why people do it, but they love each other, you know? And it's kind of heartbreaking to see her go through that, because, like, you trust that this person is going to change. We all know MJ from her previous shows. MJ has been somebody who publicized his life for the world to see. And we know he's a playboy, you know? A player for, like, it's obvious. Expecting him to change, especially in a setting like that, it was kind of far-fetched. Obviously, he was gonna get tempted, and he got tempted very hard. But I thought that he was one person who was gonna work on this thing, because he said that he wants to get married to Tabi. But now the tables have turned. It's a different story. Like, honestly, these ladies need to find their worth. They need to know what is happening, you know? Yeah. And one thing I want to complain about, they need to give us more content, you know? Or maybe it's the editing. I don't know. What are they doing 24 hours a day on that show? Because at times it feels like some of the things that make it to editing are not necessary, because they don't necessarily bring things into perspective. They don't bring that, je ne sais quoi, that like the entertaining factor. It's a show. It's 10 guys, 10 single guys, 10 single ladies, couples mingling with those people. Like, already the setting is there for the show, but it's just not giving what it's supposed to give at times, And the fact that it makes it hard to actually come back and speak about the show, because you're trying to pick and point what's interesting that had happened. They have this wide range of content that like it's literally there on the table. They're just not grabbing it. So I just hope that with the coming episodes and the episodes that's coming on this coming Thursday, episode 8, hopefully it's as of a good episode. So we'll see. We don't know. But at the end of the day, this is where the story ends. Episode 6 and 7. Please make sure that you like this video, that you leave a comment, that you subscribe, that you part of the gang, part of it. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subscribers. Growing bit by bit. Until the next video, it's love and light.